How you doing, Ty? Boston attempted 53 from deep today. When a team is shooting that many volume threes at that type of clip, how does it test your perimeter defense, especially without Kawhi?
We tested a lot. We do come into the game. They're going to shoot a lot of threes. They lead the league in three-point attempts, and all our guys can shoot them. So coming to the game, we talked about that, discussed it. Even when you think they're not going to shoot it, they're going to shoot it. So we have to be good at just getting out to those guys, making them put on the floor. Making them get. I think they're second or last in the league at getting to the basket. So we know they're going to shoot threes, and we just didn't do a good job defensively tonight, or offensively as well in that regard.
Hey, Coach, these past two games, what do you think has been the biggest adjustment, especially in the defensive end without Kawhi being in?
Just having a shutdown corner. A guy we can put on multiple guys to kind of slow them down a little bit, and then just offensively being able to calm us down and run our sets and run through what we're trying to do offensively. And so tonight was a good challenge for us because they did some things differently. Putting the center on guards and being able to switch a lot of different things, and we wasn't ready for that. And so, but like I said, we can't have told our team after the game, like, these last two games, don't let it discourage what we built and what we've been doing over the last 3-4 weeks. And so we had two bad games. Got a chance to be out for Christmas the next 2 days, and then come back Tuesday ready to go. And so that's got to be our mindset.
Yeah, just to piggyback off that, you guys are just coming off one of the highest win streaks in the NBA. How do you guys pick that back up, that momentum?
Yeah, I think hopefully getting Kawhi back, getting him healthy, and then just having a chance to get some rest. That was a tough trip for us. 3 or 4 going to the East Coast, and then 2 games in the Midwest with a back-to-back. And coming back with an early game, so we knew it was going to be a challenge, but we didn't want to use that as an excuse. To start the game, I thought, we were okay. I think it was 14-12, 16-14, something like that. And then we kind of let the game get away from us, with that three-point barrage. But, we fouled, I think 3 or 4 jump shooters for threes, and things like that. And so we just got to be better. And like I said, we will. And we're not going to get discouraged by these last 2 games. But we built a lot of good things. And so, just come back on Tuesday and hopefully get back on the winning track.
I know that you guys were shorthanded. You mentioned the fatigue, how tough this trip was, but what were some of the ways that you tried to take away these shooters and just the team not being able to execute that part of it?
Yeah, we started the game, blitzing, Lil J, and just trying to get it out of his hands. And I thought we did a decent job with it, and then just, transition. We had some turnovers, we got transition threes. We made some baskets and didn't get back in transition, get matched up. Lil J got 2 threes doing that. Pritchard got a 3. So they probably had 7 threes, after we scored a basket, and now get back in transition, get matched up. And that's not who we are. So we just got to be better with that.
And Coach, only 2 free throw attempts from your starters tonight. Do you feel like that was more like Boston taking you guys out of your game, and you guys maybe were settling when they maybe could have been more aggressive on certain offensive players?
I think, the switching, didn't allow us to get downhill in the pick and roll. And then they did a good job of shrinking the floor, and we knew they were going to shrink the floor. We knew they were going to, overhelp a lot on certain guys and, just making those passes and then knock down those shots. And sometimes we got too deep. We couldn't make the pass, and sometimes we made the pass and we didn't take the shots. So we got to be confident with that. But it wasn't a lot of driving. You have to get to the basket in order to get fouled.
Time back. The way they offensive rebounded, especially in that first half, did you feel like you got prepared for that? Wait, I guess for your evaluation, just the rebounding in general too.
Yeah, they're a big team. So if you're not boxing out, the shot goes up. And then the biggest thing is a lot of long rebounds as well. They shoot a lot of threes, and so if you're not turning and checking, where your man's at, they're all crashing. And long rebounds, you got to be engaged and understand where the ball's going to come off at. And so we didn't do a good job of that either.
Ty, you touched on earlier, you guys had the 3-game road trip, Midwest back-to-back, early game today, no Kawhi. How much, obviously you take something out of every game, but how much do you take out of this game when all those factors, could have played a part in what we saw?
It was good, for me personally, because just seeing how they matched up with a 5 on T-Man and put a 5 on Amir, just kind of see how we got to play. And for our team to understand that it doesn't matter who they put the 5 on, when we get into our second and third actions, the 5's going to get involved. I think we did a little too much. Like I said, it could be a lot on me, just searching out, trying to get that 5 and coming to the pick and roll, instead of just playing our offense and eventually getting to that. And so it was a good learning experience for me, and we'll be ready next time that happens.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all of y'all.
Let's get ready for Hoop Jab.